This is a story about how I decided to change my life after my college application got rejected, flew across the world to another country, and began a new chapter here. Our lives are full of challenges. Maybe we're behind on paying bills, or someone betrayed us, or things don't work out the way we want it to. We constantly face situations that stress us, so can't we also say that problems are normal? About a year ago, I completed my undergraduate degree online and even had a tacky YouTube graduation. Most people my age are curious about where our lives will now head, so some of us may take up safe, unexciting jobs or study further to temporarily avoid adulting. As a result, I applied for postgraduate in Germany, but unfortunately got rejected because they didn't recognize my triple major degree. By that time, I had already taken more than 6 months of daily German language classes and even gave up job offers because I became committed to the application process. It might not seem like a huge deal given how regularly such rejections occur. The fact that I had invested so much time in something with no alternative was a major issue. But the rejection wasn't the actual problem. I was the problem. Let me explain. Alright, when we don't succeed, it's easy to think, what if I had done things differently? Sure, some of us might move on to the next big thing, but if you're anything like me, a young adult who is yet to explore the world, you can get anxious if something forces you to change your original plan. When I got rejected, even after dedicating so much time and effort, I was deeply disappointed. I got to a point where I didn't know what I was doing and why. The clear answer was to look for another option, but I was so mentally exhausted that I didn't know where to start. We all procrastinate, right? Just then, my family thought that I needed a break, so we flew to Pokhara. I could finally unplug from my computer and go swimming, boating, and even visit a local hill station. Before we returned to Kathmandu, I also touched the sky with paragliding. The blood rushed to my face as we lifted off, and I could see my feet dangling with the world below. That adrenaline made me realize that I was the problem and not all the things happening to me. My negative thoughts and reactions were giving that problem the power to control me. In other words, I had to take the remote back in my hands. The first step was to choose a country, but on what basis? COVID-19 was booming and so were random travel restrictions. So the best option would be to apply everywhere. I made folders and started shortlisting courses that I could study in each major country. I jotted information such as course, university, fees, application deadline, and program website. After spending about 2 weeks shortlisting, I finalized 4 countries. In the meantime, I restarted my YouTube channel after many years to rediscover the love I had for making videos. Fast forward a couple months, I received offer letters from 4 universities in UK, 3 in Australia, and 1 in New Zealand. How about that, Germany? Out of those, I chose United Kingdom. Why? Mainly because my Master of Science would complete in a year, it has one of the most incredible of landscapes, and I love Benedict Cumberbatch. So now, there were only 3 things to do. Get a student visa, book my flight tickets, sell my motorbike. After receiving my caste statement and applying for the UK student visa, I booked a biometrics appointment at VFS Global. The wait was quite long and it took me 2 hours to submit my application. When all that was done, I had to now wait for the next 20 days before receiving my visa decision. Our surroundings influence our thoughts, so I felt I should bring you guys out here to discuss better things. While we wait for the visa, let's talk about how we can take the remote back and not give power to our problems. Power. When something unexpected happens, it's natural to feel anger and tension while we're confused at the same time. But it's also naturally possible to think, my life is easy and my thoughts are my choice. Cool, change of perspective. What's new in that? We give the problem its enormity, so one question we can constantly ask ourselves in every instance is, how can I be a solution-oriented thinker? Not a positive or a negative thinker, but a solution-oriented thinker. That's one mantra you can take from this video, and if sincerely done, that's how you can use problems to make hard decisions you otherwise wouldn't have made. Because without problems, our brain is using the subconscious mind to run on autopilot with no active thinking. So when we are pushed out of that bubble to make hard decisions, we create new opportunities for ourselves, and that's how problems can be opportunities. Everyone, meet my father, Anil.
Hello.
Can you tell us where we're going right now?
Yeah, well, we are going to buy a ticket to UK for you
And who are we getting it through?
through travel agency.
We could have done that ourselves, but there are many restrictions when it comes to online international transactions using a Nepali debit or credit card. Those cards only work in either Nepal and India, and there are many limitations to online transactions. You can't buy a ticket online using those cards. You can only do it either through an authorized travel agent or through mobile payment apps such as eSeva. But the thing with eSeva is that it does not show the best price, which is why we are going to a travel agent right now.
When we will get the ticket, then we will come again on your screen, okay?
Exactly. All right, the ticket is done. Thank you so much, Dai.
Okay.
Okay, Laku Travels and Tours, thank you for your great service.
Best of luck.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, so here's the ticket. And you might be wondering, why do I have a printout in a digital world? Can't I just have it in my phone? The thing is that the travel agency needs to print out this ticket in their letterhead and stamp it in order for me to go to the bank and get the dollar or pound currency. So without this, without the stamped ticket, I cannot do that. Lala.
How you feel about it? People saying you ain't gonna be shit. Late night staying up, wish you was different. The pills inside your dresses, your only friend. Might take 2 or 3, cause what's the difference? Slow it down, trying to make a change because your father moved you out of town. Used to be a city girl, but living in the country now. Used to be an open book, but now you keep it secrets, cause they the only thing that never leaving. How you feel about me now? Would you wanna be me? How you feel about me now? Would you come and see me? How you feel about me now? Would you just believe me? I'm sorry I don't make it easy.
So, this is it. It's starting to rain, so I'll keep it short. I'm about to sell this bike in a few hours and thought that I should take this bad boy out for one last ride. There's this guy in my neighborhood who's always envied this bike, so when I told him that I was meaning to sell it, he was more than happy to take it from me. Long story short, dear bike, I wish we had a longer journey together, but life's taking us in different directions, so all I hope for now is that you go many more miles before you sleep.
Now, would you wanna be me? How you feel about me now? Would you come and see me?
हजुर 10 kg हो प्लिज कन्सिडर गरिदिनुहोस् न स्टुडेन्ट हो नत्र यो ल्यापटप ब्यागमा हालु अलिकति यसबाट
त्यो दुइटै जोखेर त 10 हुनु पर्दा यही 10
ल ल्यापटप ब्याग पनि त्यस्तो हुन्छ र ल्यापटप ब्याग त गन्दैन म्याम अब भयो जस्तै छ है थ्याङ्क यू म्याम भ्याक्सिन छ Thank you. Hello, 18K. Hello. This is my seat, and here's a protective kit from Qatar Airways, some headphones, blanket, and my Troxy neck pillow. So apparently there's a different queue for students. My dear gym bag, you were not meant to be checked in, but I had no other choice. Please forgive me. Come here. Alright. Hello. After landing in London, I spent the next 4 days exploring the city with my camera and meeting old friends after many years. I might upload a separate video on that, so don't forget to subscribe. Twice go by. Sure man, thank you.
No, thank you, man.
Idhar bhi aaja, bhai. Lovely morning here in central London. This is a feat in itself. I walk with so much luggage. My voice is like Farhan Akhtar. We are at Paddington Station and I'm trying to catch an earlier train. This is Exeter Station and it was quite a short ride. Thank you GWR, Great Western Railway train. I've got like one big ass luggage, one okay trolley and one really heavy duffel bag and one laptop bag because of all the shopping that I did in London. So I only have two hands and I definitely can't vlog with one and carry all this. So I'll see you guys after I get a cab. Yes, I'm a student, new student.
So you new student or you been last week?
New student.
New.
Yeah.
From where you come?
I am from Nepal. Have you heard of the country?
Yeah, of course.
Where are you from? Are you from
Afghanistan,
here?
huh?
Afghanistan. Okay. What's your name?
Aziz.
Aziz, I'm Ashim. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Ashim.
Hashim.
Yeah.
So Muslim.
No, Hindu.
Hindu.
Yeah, but I have a pretty Muslim name. Yeah.
Yeah. Hashim. Nepal is just beside India. Is it?
Above India, yeah, and below China.
Yeah. Between China and India.
Yes. Where do new students usually go to? Do they go to the main campus or do they go to their accommodations in the university?
When we're going there,
I can ask there.
there is
yeah.
lots of people
Ah,
for new
okay.
students.
All right.
Yeah. Can speak Hindi as well, no?
I can, yeah. Can you?
Yeah.
थोड़ा या ज़्यादा?
मैं खुद नहीं बोल सकता कितना नंबर मुझे दे देंगे।
अच्छा,
हाँ,
तो पर समझ सकते हो आप?
समझ सकती हो, बात भी कर सकता हूँ।
हाँ, अच्छा।
पहले फिल्मों से सीख लिया है।
अच्छा, आप फिल्म देखते हैं?
वो अफगानिस्तान में ये हिंदी फिल्म बहुत है।
अच्छा, आपका फेवरेट एक्टर कौन है?
अमिताभ बच्चन।
अमिताभ बच्चन, वाह। कोई डायलॉग आता है आपको?
वेल डायलॉग तो नहीं।
रिश्ते में तो हम तुम्हारे बाप लगते हैं, नाम है शहंशाह। This is mine. All right, yeah. Thank you. Got it. This. All right. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Best
See
of
you.
luck for
Yeah.
you.
Bye bye.
Says,
My biggest weakness.
okay.
It's there. All right, everyone, say hi to Nikhil. We've been chatting on a WhatsApp group for a long time, and I finally met him. It's here.
Yeah.
All right. This is my room. There's a basin, closet, bed. Pretty cozy. I don't know what this is. Probably the mattress protector. Yeah. And there's this huge ass table. And quite a view outside. Not bad. Maybe this will be my set for the next year. Set for YouTube videos. So I'll freshen up, unpack, and I think narrator Ashim can take over the video now.
Hi, welcome to a very cloudy/windy day in the United Kingdom. It's been a few weeks since I arrived to Exeter, and I did think of a very cinematic voiceover ending for this very, very long video, but it took me some time to settle in, and let's just save that for another video. I started this video with problems are normal because we all have them in different scales and they affect us differently. It's up to us to know how early we will be able to solve it. Now, you might argue that it's not even a problem to get rejected and to choose another study destination, and you'd be correct. Regardless of how our problems affect us, if we all see them as small and manageable, they become powerless without our reactions. Therefore, welcome problems into your life that pushes you to be a solution-oriented thinker, because our thoughts are our choice and problems can be opportunities.